Good morning, sir.
Okay, Harish, right?
Yes, sir.
Harish, introduce yourself.
Good morning, sir. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. So, myself, Harish Reddy. I came from Andhra Pradesh, Nellore district. I completed my BTech in civil engineering at Vishwa Engineering College. And I'm good at my tech classes like core Java, advanced Java, Python, SQL, and HTML and CSS. And coming to my hobbies, if I get a free time, I would like to spend my time in watching cricket, playing cricket, and watching movies. And my career objective is that I want to see myself as a Java full stack developer in a reputed organization like yours. This is about it.
So, how do you rate yourself in Java?
So I rate 5. I rate 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is Java architecture?
So Java architecture based on three things: source code, next bytecode, and machine code. Source code will be written by a human, and after the source code, it will be converted to bytecode. So after the bytecode, it will be converted to machine code. Machine code will be run by interpreter.
Okay. What is JVM?
JVM is nothing but is a Java virtual machine. It executes the programs.
What is the difference between JDK and JVM?
JDK is one of the kit, and JVM is a Java virtual machine. It directly runs the machine code.
What is garbage collection?
Garbage collection mainly used for it free up the space memory used by unnecessary Java files during the program.
So, who will perform this garbage collection?
There is one daemon method. It will perform the garbage collection. Daemon thread.
Daemon thread.
Yeah.
So, there are other things also apart from daemon thread. We have one method which performs this garbage collection also. Can you name that one?
Actually, I'm not sure about it. I think I know only daemon method.
Daemon thread.
Daemon thread. Yeah.
Finalize method.
Yeah, finalize method.
So, finalize method also performs this garbage collection. Give some Java features.
First of all, Java is a platform independent. It means we can run the Java programs in any system, any platform like Windows or Mac OS or Ubuntu. In any platform, we can run the Java programs. And also, Java is a robust. Robust means it's a strong programming language. And also that Java is a
Robust means not strong programming, strong memory.
it's a strong memory, and also it is very strong in memory management also.
Okay. What is the object-oriented programming language?
So object-oriented programming language means like this has some principle like inheritance, polymorphism, and also there are some principles in there. And here we can reuse the code also, and we can reduce the code complexity, and these are some advantages of Woods concept.
What is inheritance?
Inheritance is nothing but we can reuse the code into the current program. In how many times we can reuse, we can do it by using inheritance. And there are some concepts in inheritance like single level, multi-level, multiple. There are some concepts on them.
These are the advantages of inheritance. But what is single inheritance?
Single inheritance is nothing but here we have one parent class and one child class, and here the child class can be extended to a parent class, and we can use the variables and methods from the parent class.
So can we inherit constructors?
Yeah, we can use constructors also, and it is automatically called by a JVM.
No.
You know.
So child class acquires the properties of parent class.
Yeah.
What are the properties it can acquire?
Properties means variables and methods.
What about constructors?
Constructors also we can use before the program actually, and we no need to call the constructor. And
can we inherit constructors to the child class?
Yeah, we can inherit it by using the there's one class, there's one method. Its name.
We cannot inherit inherit this constructor. We cannot inherit constructors. We can inherit only variables and
Methods.
Okay. What is multiple inheritance?
Multiple inherit is nothing but here we have two parent class and one child class. If the two parent class have the same method name, if we create the object for the child class, then JVM will get the ambiguity situation. Means JVM will be in the confusion state that which method it has to be executed. So that's why Java doesn't support multiple inheritance by using the class. But by using interface, we can achieve the multiple inheritance.
Okay. What is multi-level inheritance?
Multi-level means here we have there is one parent class and the next child class, and next child class will become a parent class to the next child class, and that child class will become a parent class to the next class. So here step will be like this only: parent class, child class, parent class, child class.
What is abstraction?
Abstraction is nothing but here the main advantage of here we are hiding the background details. Means here we are representing only method signature and hiding all the background details. And that body will be written in the class. So the main advantage of abstraction is to provide the method security.
Code security.
Yeah, code security.
What is polymorphism?
Polymorphism nothing but here one method will give the different output depending upon the different input that user gives. So polymorphism can be done in two ways, like method overloading and method overriding.
What is method overloading?
Method overloading is nothing but in method loading, if the class having two same method names, then the execution will be done depending upon the number of parameters or number of data types. The execution will be like this only.
What is method overriding?
Here we have one parent class and one child class, and if we and also here number of parameters should be different. And if we create the object for the child class, then the parent class result will be overridden.
Number of parameters should be same or different in method overriding?
Method overriding should be same. Method overriding should be different.
What are the differences between method overloading and method overriding?
In method overloading, the number of parameters should be different. In method overriding, the number of parameters should be same. And here in method overriding, we have parent class and child class. But here we have only one class having the same method names.
Still?
And also in method overriding, two classes having same method names. The method name should be same for the two classes, parent class and child class. That is the main difference.
That is also same in method overloading also, names are same.
But here parameters should be different, and if we pass the parameters, depending upon the parameters, JVM will execute the particular method.
What is a constructor?
Constructor is nothing but mainly to initialize an object and giving the values for the class variable. And also
what are the differences between a method and a constructor?
In the method we can give the any name. For the constructor, we should use the name for the class name, and this constructor should be same. For the method, we can give any name, and also that for the method we should call the method. But come to the constructor, we no need to call the constructor because automatically the JVM will execute the constructor.
When will it execute?
After creating the object.
After creating the object, it will execute. What are class variables and local variables?
Class variable is nothing but the variable which we declare inside the class. Come to the local variable, the variable which we declare inside the method, and also that the class variable can be accessed in all the methods in the Java program. Local variable can be accessed in that method itself. That's different.
What is constructor overloading?
Constructor overloading also same. While we calling the constructor, we should pass some values. Depending on the value, that constructor will be executed. Depending upon the passing values.
What is an array?
Array is nothing. It's a data structure. Generally, which is used to fix size, store the fixed elements by giving size or not giving size also.
Okay. What is the difference between string and string buffer?
Actually, string is a immutable. String buffer is immutable. Means if we store some values if we store some characters in a string, we cannot change it. But in string buffer, we can change. That is the main difference.
So whose performance is better, string or string buffer?
I think string buffer will be better as for me. I think.
Yeah, string buffer is
Yeah.
performance is better.
Yeah.
Explain about super keyword.
Super keyword. The super keyword will be used to if we want to call the immediate parent class object, then we can use a super keyword method.
So
For example, let's take multi-level inheritance. Let's take I have some three methods, A, B, C. So if we create an object for C class and by using a super keyword, then JVM will take it to the before object, before immediate class means B. So that variables and method will be executed because B is the immediate parent class to the C.
what is a package?
Package is nothing but it's having classes, variables and methods, and if you want those variables and methods, we can import the package to any program.
What is a sub package?
Sub package also similar to some package, but the sub package will be occur in main package. It is almost similar to main package.
So the package inside another package is
Yeah,
called
package
a sub.
inside, yeah.
What is an exception?
Exception is nothing but generally which is used to handle the runtime errors. So sometimes while we're doing the program, we can get errors like we can get runtime errors like exceptions. So by using there are some methods try catch. By using these methods, we can handle the runtime errors.
They are not methods, they are blocks of
Blocks, yeah, blocks.
What is try block and catch block?
Try block is nothing but, for example, let's take if there is any exception will be there. So we should put that exception in the try block. And if you want to handle that exception, we should use the catch block.
So give some exceptions, examples.
There are some exceptions like arithmetic exceptions, null pointer exceptions, so array index out of range exception.
What is array index out of bounds exception?
Best example is command and arguments.
What is array index out of bounds exception?
For example, let's take I have taken one array. So having stored two values. So if we use the third array, if we pass the third value to the array, so it will show the error like array index out of range because we have given only range is 2. So we are storing the value for 3. So it's like an array index out of range.
So what is throws keyword?
Throws keyword is nothing but generally which is used to handle the unchecked exceptions. Like and also that here we can use one
Unchecked or checked exception?
checked exception, a checked exception. So here we can use one try block and many catch blocks we can use.
What are Rapa classes?
What
Are Rapa classes?
For example, if you want to convert the primitive data type into an object or object and printed data, we can use the wrapper classes.
So what are the differences between multitasking and multithreading?
So multi-threading is nothing but the execution of several threads simultaneously we call multi-threading. The execution of several tasks at the same time we call multitasking.
So what is a thread?
Thread is nothing but it's a separate path of execution. Yeah.
In how many ways we can create a thread?
We can create a thread in two ways, thread class and a runnable interface.
So which is the best way to create a thread?
I go with runnable interface because if we create a thread by using the thread class, because the class can be extended to only one parent class, but in interface the class can be implemented to many interfaces. That is the best option in Java because by using interface we can achieve the multiple inheritance also.
So what is an interface?
Interface is nothing but similar to class, but in the interface, which if we create any variables, those variables default final and static, and methods, those methods default abstract methods. and we cannot
What is
create.
an abstract method?
Abstract method is nothing but that method doesn't have any body. So if you want to give any body, that abstract class will be connected to class. That in that class the body will be, we should give the body. Then and also if you want to, we cannot create the object of the class, the abstract class. We should create the object of the class, and we can access the variables and methods.
So we cannot create object for abstract class.
No.
So how do you use the methods that are present in abstract class?
In abstraction, we should use the methods, but that body, that abstract class should be connected to a class. In that class, we should give the body.
Should we implement or extend?
Extends.
That we
Come
have
to
to-
class, we should extend. We should create the object for the class. Then we can access the variables and we can call the methods.
So for inheriting for the child class, you need to create the object.
Yeah.
Okay. What is thread pool?
Thread pool is the place it's having a lot of threads for reusing purpose.
What is synchronization?
For example, if one thread is waiting, if one thread is performing, remaining thread should be waited till the first thread is completed.
What is thread priority?
Thread priority is here we should give some values 1 to 10. So if we use the larger integer value, that thread priority will be executed first. That is it. That is the main. And depending on the value, the thread priority will be taken.
So we can give values from
1 to 10.
what is the difference between collection and collections?
Collection is a interface. The collections is a class. That is
What is collection framework?
collection framework. It's having a lot of predefined classes and interfaces. For example, like map interface, list iterator, ArrayList vectors. There are some predefined interfaces are there.
What is an array list?
So ArrayList, here we can store the primitive objects only, and also that we can store not only similar data values, we can store different data values also. We can store it.
What is an array list? What is the difference between array list and vector?
ArrayList, in ArrayList, it's a dynamic array. We can store the different data type objects and values, and also it accepts the duplicates, and it is not a synchronized one. And come to vector array. Vector is it accepts the duplicates also, but it is a default synchronized.
So how do you make array list as a synchronized one?
Synchronized one.
How do you make an array list synchronized?
I think there is one method. I think I'm not sure about it.
Method name is synchronized array list, which is present in collections class. So by using that method, you can convert array list as synchronized one. Okay. Okay. So write a Java program for prime numbers up to a given number. For printing all the prime numbers up to a given number.
Hello guys, the program that I'm going to write is what prime number after given number. So what is the prime number? So if any number which is divisible by 1 for itself, it will become a prime number. So let's get into the program. So let's take one number. So we should take a count as 0. There is a program for prime number up to a given number, so up to 40 numbers. So we should check how many prime numbers are coming from 1 to 40. So this is a program.
Okay, Harish. One thing I'm really impressed with you is you are very confident, and the way you explain the things is also very good. But there is one thing that you need to focus is whenever I ask a question, you are trying to explain it. That is good, and the way you explain is also good. But whenever you explain the points, you are missing few points. Suppose in method overriding, what is method overriding? I said. So for that one, two or more methods having the same name. So in method overloading also same thing is there. So for method overriding, what should be there? Two methods, same name, same return type should be there, same parameters should be there, and they should be present in a different class. There should be inheritance. So all these points you need to say. Even if you miss a single point also, so it becomes a different thing. So whenever you explain, there is a chance of missing few points. So what you need to do, whenever I ask a question, so try to give some standard definitions. And along with the definition, if you explain these things, it will be even be better. But without definition, if you try to say, so there is a chance of some miscommunication. So all the points might not be covered. So first give the standard definition, along with the definition, give the explanation, it will be even better. Okay? So focus, first try to give the definitions, then give the explanation. Okay? That's it. Apart from that, everything is fine.